Okay, so today's Metcon, we have interval work, and we have two separate pairings of movements of interval work. The interval work today is Tabata style. So Tabata style is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and then start over. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So it's a negative recovery split. You're gonna work twice as long as you're gonna rest. So the challenge is to try to keep your same rep count in each movement over each round as best as you can, but know that the reps are going to start to fall off because you're getting half the rest as the work you're doing, and that's normal. But it's fun to try, so try. So the first pairing will be at 8 minutes total time, and you'll pair up the get up, get downs, and check out the warm-up video to see the different ways you can scale that. So you'll do 20 seconds of get up, get downs, and then during the 10 seconds of rest and transition, you'll write down your number of how many get up, get downs you got. And then you'll transition to 20 seconds of hand release push-ups, and then 10 seconds of rest, and then you'll write down your hand release push-up time in the column. And then you'll go back to get up, get downs, 20 seconds, 10 seconds of rest, transition, hand release push-ups, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of transition. So that was 2 rounds of each. You'll do 6 more rounds of each for 8 rounds of each totaling 8 minutes, because each round takes a half a minute. Woo! Okay, so get a whiteboard, piece of paper, 2 columns, get up, get downs, and is the column heading, and then hand release push-ups is the other one. And then you'll write your number each one as you go over those 8 rounds. And again, try to get the same number, but know it might fall off a little bit. Okay, so I'll go over the movements, even though I said check out the warm-up video real quick for those 2 pairings. So get up, get downs. If you have the Bodyweight Ninja skills to do it nice and fast, it would look like this. So, further back. So hip hinge and squat down, arms touch the ground, and then fly up. 1 rep, stand up all the way. Now, if you don't have that skill yet, totally fine. Come up as far as you can, and then use the hands to stand up and push off. Then 3rd way, down, come up, and then you can push up from the side like that, and then make sure the next rep, down, go up as far as you can, and then push up from that side, and then square up, and that's a rep. So 20 seconds of those, 10 seconds, rest, transition, write down your score, and then hand release push-ups. I think you can see me. Give you a little bit more of the floor. So, coming down, keep the knees off the ground, show the hands, that's the hand release part, and then push up, 1 rep, full elbow lockout. Not strong enough, go on the toes, show the hands, push up, lock out all the way. Either movement, either version, pinch the heels together, and you'll get a butt cheek squeeze, and that'll help protect your back throughout the entire movement. So then 20 seconds of those, 10 seconds of rest, transition, write down my score, back to the get up, get downs. So once you finish that, you'll have 2 minutes of rest and transition to the second pairing of the Tabata style interval work. And the second pairing, that'll take 8 minutes, same structure, excuse me, is lunges counting the friendly way, and side planking. Side planking, there won't be a rep count, that's just grunt work. And you'll just side plank for 20 seconds, and if you need a break at any point, you'll rest and get back up as soon as you can. Okay, so after the 2 minutes of rest and transition, then you'll restart your timer. I'll talk about the timer in a minute too. So lunges, 3, 2, 1, go. 20 seconds of lunges. You could step forward, make sure you gently touch the knee to the ground, have a padded surface if you need. So that's 1 rep. Make sure you stand up all the way. 2 reps. Make sure you reach out pretty far too. Do not do your lunges really short like that, okay? You can also step backwards as well. And you can mix it up each round, I don't care. Just to find a way to keep it moving. Forward stepping lunges this way is more quad dominant, And then backward stepping lunges is more glute dominant, like that. So 20 seconds of that, 10 seconds of rest. Write down your score for the lunges. And then side planks. Side planks, again, no score. You'll do one side one round and the other side the other. The harder version, either on your elbow or your hand, you're gonna be on your feet, and you're gonna bring the hips through and squeeze, by squeezing the butt cheeks, again, and squeezing the heels, and pinching the shoulder blades back. So 20 seconds of work there. If that's a little too hard, bend the knees. Okay? And then you'll go back. You won't have to write a score down for that one. And then you'll go back to lunging for the next 20 seconds. And then you'll do a right-sided plank. So on this side, to be explicitly clear. Okay? So two wonderful workouts. Now, the timer issue. If you have a smartphone, which most of you do, download an app called Interval Timer. And on Interval Timer, you could set up, what you'll need is to set up 16 rounds of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And then that will show up on your screen. It won't fade out when the battery needs to save the screen. It'll stay on. You could change your music on there. There's a little bit of annoying ads, but it's free and it works pretty well. I'm a big fan. And you can change the intervals on the, I think there's a cogwheel settings button, so you can customize the interval length and whatnot. So again, Interval Timer. You'll set up 16 rounds of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And then so that 16 rounds will serve for the first pairing, and then you'll have to set a 2-minute timer on that app or on a different app, or just watch the clock, and then you'll run the 16 rounds again for the second pairing of movements. If you don't want to deal with that or don't have time to get the app, then what you could just do is set an 18-minute timer on an app you have where the screen won't go away, and you'll just have to watch the clock because it won't beep at you like the Interval Timer app would, and you'll have to watch the clock, so it'll count. Say it counts up to 18. From 0 to 20 seconds, you'll start off with the get up, get downs, and then you'll have to self-time and watch for it to say 30, and then from 30 to 50, you'll do the hand release push-ups, and then at the 1 minute mark, you'll start with the get up, get downs again, and then at the 1:30 mark, you'll start with the hand release push-ups again. You'll just have to keep watching that. And then at the end of the 8 minutes, then from 8 to 10, you're just gonna be resting, and then you'll start over at minute 10 with lunges for 20 seconds, and then at 10:30, you'll do the side plank. Hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please post in the Sugar Watt app.